Good morning, guys. Maayong buntag, mga familia, huh? Welcome back to another episode of A Crazy Kano in the Philippines. Oh, the jungle's getting big. Not to worry. Oh, we got some trash. Looks like we got to get it cleaned up. Today, hopefully VG will be here today. And VG's just gonna freaking get all this shit done. What's up, my love?
I made a perfect circle.
You made a perfect circle. Look, guys, she made a perfect circle. This is what happens when you have kids. You look at freaking, what is this, clay? Yeah, look at clay, how she made a perfect circle. Pak para ni mo, huh? Jax, buddy. All right, so when VG gets here, this is the brush cutter I got. Also known as a weed eater, a weed whacker, and
A mower.
a trimmer? I don't know. I don't know. When I was growing up, we always called it a weed eater. Of course, weed eater's brand name, you know, kind of like Band-Aid. Band-Aid's a brand name too, but what do other people call them? They're called plasters. You know, the bandages that you Band-Aid. So, anyways, we're gonna get this fucking all done as soon as VG gets here. If he gets here, I don't know, man. The Filipinos, just like the Philippines, is consistently inconsistent. So, like, the only thing that you can 100% be sure of is to not be sure of them. Are they gonna work? Are they just gonna freaking take the day off? Who knows? But today's also, I believe, the scheduled outage. So maybe within the next 30 minutes, we're gonna lose power. And then I'll just bust out the gen set. This bad boy. Oh look, Mia didn't put her scooter away. Yay. Winning as a father. So this bad boy is gonna go outside, and then Daddy is gonna clean up after his babies. And there's Jax. Oh, it's like, oh, butterfly. I swear, I think he's got ADD, guys. Huh? Ooh, butterfly. Last night was pretty fun. It was like a last minute thing. You know, they're like, hey, we're gonna be in this place. If you want to come over, you can hang out with us, you know. The drinking was free. The food was free. The company was very delightful. They're very wonderful people, you know, and I think we got along quite well. There's not a lot of people I don't get along with, but I'm also not completely delusional to where I think that everyone likes me, because there's some fuckers out there who don't like you just because you are you. For no rhyme or reason, they just don't like you. I've met a few of those in my life. You know what I say to them? Fuck it. It doesn't bother me. You're one person in a world of billions. You, just like me, are a nobody. So, don't see how to. It's the God honest truth, man. Like, the majority of humans on this planet are a nobody. They have no wealth. They have nothing to provide to society. Like, I don't know. But I'm not saying that the people who are known are freaking amazing, because then you have like the Kardashians. You're like, well, there's a waste of freaking space right there. Like, fucking hell. I used to feel the same way about like Paris Hilton, because I was like, oh man, this bitch is dumb. But she actually has built her own brand. She has done her own thing, and like, I think she's freaking making more now than her great grandfather did. I don't know. I don't keep up with the freaking that shit. I just kind of, you know, I think I read something or heard something one time and freaking. Yes, my darling. How can I help you this morning, my darling? Let's go out of the sun. This sun's killing the lens. What's up, my dear?
Isn't Jackson a huge bunny?
A huge bunny? Yeah, when Jax runs, he's a huge bunny. Right, buddy? You can't zoom, I forgot. Oh, more concrete trucks. I was told that people like to see Jax. So, there's Jax. Hey, bullet head. What you doing? Alright guys, I'm gonna wait on VG. Gonna get some food and some coffee. Get ready for the outage. And then I'll see you guys in a bit. Love you. I'm gonna go and retrieve VG. And as I was walking, something stuck me in my foot. And I was like, oh, it's a fucking thumbtack. It was in my shoe. And like when I would step on like a rock or something, or some uneven surfaces that would ever so slightly poke me in the foot through my shoe. I'm like, what the fuck is in my foot? Yeah, this motherfucker. I gotta go get VG because, well, I'm kind of tired of waiting on him. You know, if this was like anywhere else, like, I don't know. I had my boss one time come and retrieve me, and that was when I was in the military and I overslept, and all I fucking heard was doop 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 banging on my dormitory door, and then I hear the fucking lock click, and I get up and I'm like, oh fucking here he comes. The fuck you doing still in bed? I was like, oh shit, I overslept. Yeah. One time, this was fucking years ago when I first entered the military. I was in basic training, right? And you gotta pull a security duty, right, for your whole dorm. So like while others sleeping, each of you take turns. Each of you take turns freaking like guard duty and shit. There's VG, the man of the hour. Are you working? Ah, sige. Sige. So anyways, I was on freaking guard duty, and so whenever somebody comes at the door, they'll knock, and then there's a list that you got to look at and you got to read. And so you're like, sir, blah 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 blah, and you got to read off this list word for word, and then they have to throw up their common ID card, which is called their common access card, which is called a CAC, their CAC card. And it's just their ID. It's the military ID, right? And they're supposed to throw that up, and then you're supposed to read it. One common access ID card, blah, blah, blah. And then you're supposed to go back to your list. Anyways, long story short, this motherfucker threw up a freaking coupon. And I was like, going over and over and over. And I'd be like, sir, you are not authorized. I'd go through the fucking list. And then he throw up some other shit. And he was getting, like, he was just fucking with me. Like, I know now that he was just fucking with me. But at that time, I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Just show me your ID. And he was, like, getting all freaking angry and shit. And I was like, sir, you are not an authorized entry into this facility, blah, blah, blah. And, well, that door came off its hinges. Like, they had to have fucking planned it, because he just kind of lifted it, and then the door came off, and then here he comes, this fucking like 6'4" freaking burly man, And in the day room, there's also like a back door for like emergencies and shit. Well, 4 drill instructors came through there, and man, fuck, it scared the shit out of me. Cause like out of nowhere, just it was a peaceful night. Everyone was tucked in their beds, and then boom. Fuck. Anyways, Fiji's gonna. Oh, I didn't know that. I think Nana trimmed this, but like I don't like it whenever they trim it to fucking dirt. Because when you trim it to dirt, then it's hard to grow anything back. So. So, anyways. Hey, akong amigo. Love you guys, okay? I'll be back. Look at Jax, he's ready. You want to go outside, huh? Gusto ka lakaw? I didn't say go yet. I didn't say go yet. Lakaw. Hoy, Jax. Kansa na? Kaon. Jax, buddy. Jax. Jax, ari. Oi. Gagi. Ugh. Back it up. Asa ka, ha? Oi. Oi, sud. Sud. Sud ba? Go. It's your stubborn day, huh? Yes.